Between the Conard Red Wolves and the Hall Titans. First, let's start lineups tonight for the Conard Red Wolves. On defense, number 4, Leo Powell.
Check, check. Can you hear us?
Welcome, hockey fans. Thanks for joining us. We're here at Veterans Memorial Ice Arena, and we have a great matchup tonight with the cross-town rival, the Conard Red Wolves, facing off against the Hall Titans. And we got a full house here, Mike. Crowd's electric, and looking forward to a good one.
Always an electric atmosphere here when the two town teams come to clash on their shared home rink.
Yeah, we have great turnout tonight. Plenty of police officers keeping the peace, administrators, and
our own separate porta potties for the home team.
yeah. So,
Hall's coming off a great win the other night. Shocking 7-2 blowout victory of one of the top-ranked teams in Division III, Rocky Hill.
Rocky Hill.
So they're riding high, but you know, every game's a new game, and they have to bring a fresh approach. Tough game against Conard last time, as they usually are. Their first meeting always ends up being kind of a crooked score. Let's see if Hall can figure them out this afternoon.
Conard coming off a win in their last outing against Enfield 5-2. So both teams coming off of wins. Hall's been sharp. That last game was a real statement win for the team.
Tremendous.
And kind of shocked the Terriers there. So we've got to keep it going here, and see if Hall. What Hall did well last game was they scored early and got some bounces, and so would love to try to pot one early.
Always huge. Always huge to find that back of the net early. Hall maybe put 24 shots on goal before their first goal a game before. On that one, I think it was the second shot. So yeah, always good to score early and often.
Yeah, pucks dropped and sent into the Hall end. And Conard out to the point. That's Dylan Smith at the point. He'll throw it towards the corner. And Sawyer Hollander picks it up. He'll look up ice and moves it out. Ben Putnam able to clear the zone. He'll fire from distance. And Chase Emery in net tonight. He'll make the first save of the game.
Yeah, so good little back and forth there. Looked like Hall had a little bit of a hiccup in their own end. Looked like Conard was going to get him pinned in, but a terrific transition, terrific breakout by Ben Putnam, and a nice little opportunity for Hall to get the first shot on goal of the game.
Yeah, never a bad choice to throw something on net and see what happens. Here's McHugh to Gainey. Oh, just couldn't quite pull the trigger there. That one sent up the boards, held in by Putnam. And Conard able to clear. They battle along the boards. That one thrown in. Hollander goes back. He's pressured and able to get a clear up to McHugh. And Conard has bodies back. And
always a great forecheck by Charlie DeBasio as Hall gets the line change.
Yeah, DeBasio gave chase there, allowed to get some fresh legs out. Here's Liam Fleming now around his net. He'll throw it along the boards. And not able to clear there. Conard keeps it in. Now Goldstein. He'll chip it by the defender. He'll go get it himself. And that's Gainey now on the puck. Gainey with Killalay, Goldstein.
Bit of a hold there.
And Gainey mucks it down low. Now Killalay on it. And Conard able to break it out. And that's Fleming. He'll send it up, clears the zone. He was pursued there by Nick Alonso, a freshman.
Well, Hall looking good in the early going.
Fleming comes up with it. He'll throw it up the boards. That one clears. Conard over the blue line. Here comes McHugh. He'll find DeBasio. He's got some space. He'll shoot. That one deflected high into the netting. So nice little break there for Hall.
Another terrific transition by the first line. Connor McHugh always on spot. Finds Charlie DeBasio for great opportunity. And once again, Hall's showing early on that they're going to be a dangerous team here for Conard this afternoon.
So quick transition for Hall. They got another shot attempt, but that one was deflected. Oh, nice hit there by Hollander. And pucks along the boards. Conard D to D. That's Dylan Smith now. He'll throw it into the Hall end. Hollander up the middle. Nobody there. And that's going to go all the way down for an icing.
So a little miscue there by Hollander, but a good clear. Gets just a line change. Hall in the early going, not letting Conard control the tempo of this game, not giving them any quality time in the offensive zone. So they just got to keep this pace up and see if they can get a nice score on a breakout. That's going to be their key here in the early going.
Here's Conard's top line with McGoldrick, that's Dubois, and Mangini. Mangini with a shot. That one goes wide. And another clear. Gainey, he's pressured by Matzinger. Now Goldstein. And that one all the way down to the Hall end. Croce will get to it first. He'll put the brakes on. And there's a nice long pass to Gainey. Gainey over the red now.
Beautiful outlet pass.
He'll throw it towards net. That one blocked. And picked off by Orsi. Here comes McGoldrick, one of their stars. Nice back check by Goldstein, and that one cleared all the way out. So Liam Alver, first one back on the puck. Alver, a senior, big boy, real steady defenseman. And Scher takes the hit, keeps on going. There's a shot by Rotman. Rebound! Oh, saved by Emery.
And Jordan Scher getting in their heads early on. They're coming over to say something to him after two Conard players have a collision in the neutral zone. Creates a terrific opportunity, a terrific shot by Jonah Rotman and a follow-up by Jordan Scher.
Yeah, big collision. Sorry, Mike. Big collision there at the blue line. Sprung Rotman. Nice opportunity for Hall.
Always exciting stuff going on when Jordan Scher's on the ice.
Rotman throws it towards the front. That one bouncing around. There's Zach Orsi. And Henry Tamaccio gets to it. And in the slot, there's a shot. A goal! Conard, Nolan Reck. First goal of the game.
And Conard catch him napping. All at the end of their shift for the third line. And
so that was Nolan Reck with the goal.
I'm pretty sure that was Conard's first shot that actually went on goal for the game. They put some towards net, but a terrific shot, really. Glove side, there's a little bit of room between him and the post, and found the sweet spot. Conard 1-0.
Yeah, he was able to walk in, find the open spot there. Oh, nice stand-up hit by Hollander. Hall clears it out. Putnam gives chase. And Alver sends it all the way down. Around the net now, Croce. Up to Putnam. Putnam able to clear. Putnam intercepts. He'll take it himself. Goes around the net, puts the brakes on. He's looking for help. And here comes Conard the other way. Conard centers, broken up by McHugh. Here's Putnam now. He gets a fortunate bounce. He'll take it wide on Bankoff. He'll shoot. That one sent wide. Fleming. He'll throw it in. Hall touches up. And Bankoff gets to it, sends it around his own net.
By Nolan Reck. I remember when he was first starting out and the Wolves. That was a terrific shot.
So Conard with the early lead, 1-0 here in the first period. Goldstein controls, and Cotter now able to walk it out. They'll throw it all the way in around the goal. I think Nick Alonso gets to it first. Oh, nice hit by Goldstein on Alonso. There's a loose puck. Alonso, he tries to throw it on net. That one broken up. Alonso gets to it again. He looks, and there's a breaking Dylan Smith. Oh, and Killalay hauled down, but no call there. Dylan Smith with a hard back check. Now Hollander. Up to Croce. Croce with a little space. He'll center to McHugh. McHugh and Putnam back out. And here comes DeBasio. Putnam intercepts that one. He'll take it across the blue line. He looks for help. Back to his D, and that one out of the zone. Hollander will chip it in. And that's Riley O'Keefe. O'Keefe up the wall. And Conard gets a clear. And that
so
one's
Hall
going to go for
continuing to really
icing.
control the tempo of the game here. I feel like they've been holding the puck possession more. They've been getting really more quality scoring opportunities on that early. The scoreboard doesn't show it yet, but I say if they keep playing their game, it's going to go their way.
Yeah, certainly been in the Conard end here majority of the time. And they need to get some more chances here. So that one sticked aside by Bonner. Thrown up by McDermott. Out to the point, held in. Here's Gainey. He battles against McGoldrick. McGoldrick gets the loose puck. He'll shoot from an angle. Nice low, hard shot by McGoldrick. And there's a shot. That one's sent wide by Dubois. Towards the front, broken up. Now Goldstein. Long outlet pass to Gainey. Gainey, he dangles at the blue line. Broken up.
Nice little move by Gainey. Almost worked there. A little bit of a fake. Got it around the first defenseman. There was another one there to get it.
Up to Putnam through his skates,
nice.
and another icing there. So 1-0 Conard on top, 7:29 left in the first.
Yeah, game's moving quick. Already almost halfway through the first period. Haven't had a ton of whistles here, and game's just kind of flowing.
McHugh takes the draw, wins that one back. That one's sent all the way around and out of the zone. Putnam gets to the loose puck. Like he's against Alver, and he's checked by Alver. Good defensive play there. So Alver, big, strong kid. Good angle on Putnam to break that play up. Putnam again. He gets bumped by Ken Roach. Now Hollander will backhand it in. McHugh, he'll pursue the puck. Worked out now. There's Gainey. McHugh gets to it.
Here comes something.
Centered.
Ooh.
Oh, that one just shot wide by
Almost caught him
Dabasio.
napping there.
Oh, McHugh, nice hit. Putnam now. He'll circle. Out to the point. There's a shot. Towards the front and covered by Emery.
Nice productive shift by Hall's first line there. Almost snuck in a goal. McHugh got a great feed out to Dabasio, and terrific save by Chase Emery.
On the last play there, Putnam tried to feed it out to Fleming. Fleming just didn't get quite all the wood on that one. So face off now, Goldstein. And that's Matzinger. He'll send it around. Held in to the corner. Killalay gives chase. There's a delayed penalty. That one's going to go against Conard. That's a
Ben
roughing
Goldstein
call.
draws the penalty.
So that's Captain Gavin Mangini not making a wise choice there.
Now had a little bit of a collision there, a little bit of chitter chatter, and it looks like Ben got him to pull the punch. Hall goes in the power play.
Goldstein kept his cool. And Hall's rewarded with the power play. So they'll send out Goldstein, Putnam, McHugh, Dabasio, and Croce. Looks like McGoldrick's killing. That's Braden Gainey on the
got
kill.
McHugh at D.
Dylan Smith also killing for Conard. Dylan Smith comes up with it. He'll send it out off of McHugh's glove. Croce, good defense there on McGoldrick. Out to Putnam. McGoldrick comes up with it. And Torrin will circle and send it down. Braden Gainey now. He'll go 1-on-2. McHughes tries to settle it. McHugh to Dabasio. That one's sent around. Goldstein will give chase. And held in at the point. Putnam gets to it first. He sets up low slot. And that one's sent all the way around. McHugh now, there's a $1:10 left on the power play. McHugh gets the zone. He's harassed by Tamacho, centered. Putnam shoots. Yes! Oh, there's a goal! Ben Putnam on the power play. So Putnam from the high slot, wristed on net, off the post and in. 1-1 here in the first period.
And Hall making them pay for a little bit of an aggressive penalty. Conard's going to have to make sure that they don't get drawn in for any more of those. They were running a terrific penalty kill up until then, really effectively keeping the puck away from Hall. Even had it in this end of the ice for about 30 seconds, but Hall strikes quick.
Yeah, couldn't tell who passed that out. Came loose to Putnam. He's able to knock it home. So big answer there by Hall. 1-1 with 5 minutes left in the first. Held in by McDermott. And sent around, kept in by Fleming. Shot,
Nice
gloved
shot.
by Emery.
Well, the nice shot by Fleming out there. Always terrific from him on the point. Looks like his neck guard came off. We got an adjustment.
Did they have an assist on that? I didn't hear.
I'd be shocked if there wasn't, but I didn't hear it called.
Here's Jordan Scher. He'll take the draw. Out to the point. Fleming backs off. Here comes their top line.
Oh, this is trouble.
Shot saved by Bonner.
So Conard quickly gets on a 3-on-2 there. Bonner's able to see the puck real well. There you go. Jack
So that was
Roche.
Putnam from Croce.
Yep.
That one's sent out to the point. Dylan Smith keeps it in. He'll throw it to the corner to Dubois. Dubois works it out to the point now. Putnam fronts. Back to Dubois. Bonner screen, but makes the save. Late whistle there.
Yeah. Bonner hasn't been tested a ton yet in this game, but that was definitely a terrific job by him there. Very much screened. Conard had kind of a point-blank opportunity, able to see it well and make the stop.
Yeah, through some traffic. Bonner gets his glove on it. Nice save there to keep it 1-1. And this one cleared out. Putnam's going to get to it. He'll go against Dylan Smith. He cuts back. Oh, loses a handle on it. Nice back check by Conard. Smith up to McGoldrick. He'll throw it in. And they battle along the near boards here in front of the Hall faithful. Good turnout here.
A little bit of a blind spot in that corner.
Yeah, lots of fans standing along the glass. Love to see that turnout by the Hall fans.
I don't like
So
the
this
looks
one
of this.
cross ice now. Redirected. Oh, just up and over the bar there.
I think that hit every post on the way back out of the crease.
So that was a crossing play by Silas Warner, and it looked like McGoldrick tried to put it just under the bar, and it fluttered over.
He's having a game. He's looking good out there. They're going to have to keep an eye on him. He was pretty much wide open, and Conard had a really solid shift there, really starting to take over this game.
Centered. Oh, goal! That's Braden Gainey with Conard goal.
Yeah, not terribly surprising. I mean, Conard is a Division II team, and they're incredibly strong. Hall's going to have their foot on the gas the entire game, and not allow them any real time to hang out in the zone.
So Gainey found the loose puck there, slapped that one by Bonner. So Conard back on top, 2-1. 3:24 left to play. Here they come again. Nick Alonso gives chase. Horsey, high but held in. Horsey again tries to get it up the wall, but there's a little scrum and a whistle. So Braden Gainey with the Conard goal.
Smart play there by Kevin Roach, just kind of was able to trap the puck, give Conard another face-off in the zone, and a fresh set of legs. It's going to be a very dangerous time here for Hall over these last 3 minutes of the period. They're going to have to find a way to keep Conard out of their end.
So this one out to the point. A shot through a screen. Oh, Bonner makes a pad save. He was screened on that one, but kicked out that right pad, made a nice save. Hollander now, he's pressured hard. Goldstein works it up the wall. Here's a chance for Conard. Oh, saved by Bonner. Bonner able to flash his pad out, make the save.
And a little Donnybrook in front of the net. We'll see if any penalties get called. Certainly just a staggering, it looks like Nolan's kind of limping off here. I don't know what happened. Possibly something here at the top of the ice, but I don't know. He was slow to get up. I had my attention more on the front of the net.
Yeah, it's quite a scrum, a lot of pushing in front of Bonner there. And it looks like they're going to call matching penalties here.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, what an opportunity for Ken Roach. He walked right in on the doorstep, and frankly, I thought he scored. But Matt Bonner took it away. Terrific save. Must have gotten right under his blocker.
Yeah.
And then Hall did the rest to kind of clear him out, not let them get any second or third chances.
Yeah, so it looks like Tamacho and Hollander will both go off for a roughing. They're going to play 5-on-5. But, yeah, Bonner able to flash his pad, and that was sitting between his legs. He's able to, cover it, get a whistle, and then there was some hacking and whacking going on, and the Hall players did not like that.
I don't like it.
No.
Nobody tends to like that one. And, it's good. You always want to see your players sticking up for your goalie, even if it costs you, a PK. You always want to stick up for your goalie, make sure that they don't get hurt. Always a little bit vulnerable when they're down covering the puck.
So face-off sent in by Conard. Big Mac will get to it. Now McHugh. He'll chip it out to center and sent back in. Fleming up to Putnam. And no icing. And Putnam will forecheck there. Connor McHugh will send it back in. DeBasio held in. DeBasio gives chase. He'll wrap him up behind the net. Putnam. And here come the Red Wolves. That one centered just out of the reach of Nigro.
Absolutely nobody had him covered, and a terrific setup for Nigro. Just missed it.
Now Putnam will send it all the way in. There's 1:35 left to play here in the first. Putnam forecheck. Goldstein tries to leave it for Gainey. That one broken up. There's a delayed call on Hall. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, there's probably a little bit of business behind the play. I think the refs recognize the importance of keeping control of this game.
I think it was too many men. So he's saying someone from the ice needs to serve. So too many men. There must have been just a little confusion by the bench there.
Well, of course, too many men on the ice is one of the more violent penalties out there, so glad they're enforcing it.
So late power play for Conard. They'll send out their top power play unit. Goldstein wins the draw. And kept in.
2 minutes for too many men on the ice.
So too many men on the ice. Dylan Smith to Roach. And that one broken up. Oh, Gainey dives for it. Oh, kept in. Oh, they're going to call it offsides. One guy waved it off. One guy called it. So they'll face it off.
I mean, if I wanted to be biased, I'd say it left the zone, but from my angle, it looked like we just kind of got a lucky break there. But a nice, hard-working play by Charlie Gainey, a diving, stick-swinging effort to get it out. Maybe the refs just wanted to give him a little credit for it,
Yeah, Gainey just, doing whatever it takes here to win a game.
Charlie Hustle. That's what I call him.
Here's Dubois now. He'll leave it for Roach to Smith. Shot. Through a screen, off the post, covered by Bonner. So I thought I heard some pipe there, Mike.
You heard it, and Bonner again gets a little help from his three best friends. Pipes in the crossbar,
and
was able to cover
4
it
or
up.
5 guys in his way there.
A lot of traffic down low.
He was kind of deep in his net, but caught a post and able to get the cover. We'll take it.
It's going to be a long 50.6 seconds left of this first period. Halls really have to dig down and really work on getting that puck cleared out of the zone as many times as they can.
So McHugh wins the draw. He'll clear it all the way down. Putnam on the forecheck against McGoldrick. And Putnam will break it up. He looks for McHugh, but that one just off the mark. And that's Gainey. Braden Gainey will retrieve it. Go to his partner.
Excellent forecheck by Ben Putnam there.
Red Wolves head up ice. Here's Gainey over the blue line. He'll send it around the dasher. And behind the net, Red Wolves set up. Time's ticking here. 10 seconds left in the period. Conard with one more chance. around the top of the circle. There's a shot. There's broken up behind the net, and that's going to do it. So,
Great
hey,
kill.
fortunately, Hall able to keep him to the periphery and didn't allow any late chances there.
You know, down the stretch there, I don't think Conard realized how little time they had on that. There was only about 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Their man was kind of shuffling it around in the hash mark, kind of looking for his pass, but
I think you're right. Didn't have the clock awareness, and so time ran out.
We'll take it.
Yeah, so after the first, it's 2-1, Conard on top of Hall, and we'll take a little break.
See you soon.
Welcome back. The teams take the ice again for the start of the second period. Conard Red Wolves on top, 2-1 here to start the second. And Conard has a 36-second power play left to go here on fresh ice. So good first period by both teams. I thought Hall was the better team in the first half of the period, and then Conard started to take over in the second half. And I just want to mention, Mike, several GC grads here. So you're familiar with Connecticut Game Change. So we have Alonzo, Alver, Braden Gainey, Matzinger, O'Keefe, Tamaccio from Conard, and then Goldstein, Dylan McDermott, Maddie McDermott, Ben Putnam, all GC graduates. So I've had the opportunity to coach a lot of these guys.
So what you're saying
coming
is,
up
Sean,
through.
most of the best players on the ice, is that what you're saying?
Well, real impact players on both sides here, and good kids, nice families, and I was fortunate to be able to coach these guys up. So here's Putnam. He'll take it wide, and that one moved along over to Croce. Croce throws it down low. Putnam, he'll circle, and broken up there. And here's Tamaccio with a little break against Croce. And they battle. Oh, there's a big hit on Croce. McHugh comes up with it. He throws it up into the netting, and there's a whistle.
Well, terrific end to the penalty kill for Hall there. Took the face-off and pretty much controlled the puck in Conard's end for the remainder of the power play. Conard iced the puck. Croce won the foot race, but gave up the body there. To the joy of the Conard cheering section, but a terrific job by Jack Croce to break up any sort of a scoring opportunity for Conard on the waning end of their power play there.
So teams are back even now. In the Hall end, up to DeBasio. And here's Conard. They'll throw it towards the front. That one sent wide. And centered. Shot saved by Bonner. And here's McGoldrick. He'll circle. He's pressured. He throws it to the middle. Oh, there's a nice move by Mangini towards the front, and that one cleared out. And we're going to get another penalty, I think. Hooking.
Well, and a terrific heads-up play by Ben Goldstein there to very likely save the goal from happening. Conard, which I've seen them play a number of games this season, if you let them set up in your zone, they'll set up a tent and call out for a pizza because they'll be there all day. So really, Conard's getting a little too comfortable in the zone. Unfortunately, now they're going to get the power play. But great play by Goldstein to break up the play.
Yeah, that was
there.
Gavin Mangini. He was able to stick handle through the slot area and gave himself a pretty good scoring chance, and he was hooked down, and be another penalty kill for Hall. Croce. Now Putnam will get to it, and he'll send it out to neutral zone. Here's McGoldrick, and he's angled by Putnam. And Putnam keeps him wide, and that one clears the zone. Nice little bounce for the Titans.
Yeah, terrific bounce. Good little lucky break. And Conard will have to come back around for another pass.
Here's Dubois. He's over the blue. He'll backhand it around. Croce will hustle after the loose puck. And McHugh gets to it. He throws it out to the point, kept in. There's Dubois. Or no, McGoldrick. Dubois now towards the front. McGoldrick shot wide.
And a real lucky break for Hall there. McGoldrick had a lot of net to look at and just kind of went wide completely. Here comes Conard again.
Yeah, Conard with a couple scoring opportunities there on the power play. 45 seconds left. And Goldstein, he hustles after it. And that one's sent around behind Chase Emery. Dylan Smith now. He'll head up ice. And he's going to take it himself. Oh, nice defensive play by DeBasio, but he's tripped up. There's Mangini to the corner. He'll throw it to nobody, and that gives McDermott a chance to get it out to the point, but kept in. Nick Alonso, he'll send it around. Nick, a freshman, getting some power play time here.
Terrific clear there by Big Jack Croce, and that will do it for Conard's second power play of the game. Will come up empty.
And here comes Tamacho. He throws it on net. Nice glove save by Bonner. So Tamacho with a long shot. Bonner able to handle that one just fine.
Well, good to see Nolan Reck back out there. That's number 7. He was the one with the first goal for Conard. A little scrum in front of the net. He was up here at the blue line, and I don't know what happened, but he was kind of coming off the ice a little slow, so he is back. Good to see him healthy. Always a tough competitor.
Liam Fleming, he battles in the corner. Yeah, it looks like a hand pass whistle.
That comes all the way down to Conard's end, right? That's as good as an icing, so Hall gets a nice break here, gets the face-off on Conard's end.
So all the way down to the near circle here. Goldstein will take the draw, trying to win it back to Gainey. Gainey tries to gather it, and Conard gets the clear, but not for long. Right back in. D to D, there's a long cross-ice pass. That's Reck. That one broken up, sent down, and that's an icing.
So a little bit of tic-tac, and we'll find it back in Hall's end. Thanks so much.
So Hall comes back with the crash line. DeBasio and Putnam. They're going to go up against the McGoldrick line, Dubois and Mangini. So it's like Conard might be matching up there on this Hall's top line. And that one goes for icing.
So decent momentum in the early going for Hall, able to kill off the back end of Conard's power play. They really had some terrific opportunities against Hall there in the waning seconds of the first period. So good start.
So this one's sent up. DeBasio will give it to McHugh. McHugh, he tries to dangle. Now DeBasio towards the front, broken up. There's Mangini. Nice little stick handle to McGoldrick. Big boy, he'll take it to the outside, tries to cut in. He does. Nice save by Bonner. McGoldrick drives the net. Oh, another shot.
Boy, is he good.
Blocked aside.
He takes the shot, the puck's right back on his stick, and he's ready to set it up again. It's like he's got glue with that puck on his stick. Impressive play.
Oh, nice little keep in by Dylan Smith at the point. Hall had a break there, but kept in by Smith. So they battle along the boards. There's a shot.
Wow.
Nice save by Bonner.
What a shot.
So
McGoldrick here for Hall, just can't seem to get that puck out of the zone.
Now Putty over the blue line. He'll try to dangle. There's a shot. Goal! Connor McHugh!
And what a goal by Hall.
Connor McHugh finds the loose puck.
Beautiful tic-tac pass.
And knocks the game up at 2.
From DeBasio to Putnam behind the after the Putnam to DeBasio behind the back to McHugh, and he buries it home. Hall ties up the game. What an exciting goal, and what a great reward for Hall. They've been playing hard. They've been going toe-to-toe with Conard here. The scoreboard wasn't showing it. But just an exciting goal for the Hall Titans there.
So Crash McHugh able to get to the loose puck. That was after Putnam tried to dangle through, got knocked down, and then found DeBasio and over to McHugh. All tied up here, and the Hall fans are letting them know it.
Yeah. Definitely exciting. It's always great when you get the goal scored right in front of your cheering section. Gets the fans the opportunity to really be a part of the action. And these Hall High School kids are really matching it with the Conard fans tonight, the cheering section. Proud of them.
Oh, that one's centered, but good defensive play by Orsi to get Gainey's stick. Now here's Jordan Scher. He'll take a bump. Keep going. Oh, there's a delayed call.
Jordan drew the penalty.
Yeah. Nice play by Scher to take the bump, keep on going, and he got wrapped up, and they're going to call the interference or holding penalty. That's a holding.
Tell you that. So Jordan, sophomore this year, so he's got a lot of years left here at Hall, which is really exciting for this team. He's one of these players, he does it all out there. He can kind of play the role of an agitator, and he does a great job there to draw the penalty at a very key moment. Hall can bury one here and take the lead. You're going to see the roof come off of this place.
So face off. And that one cleared out. So that last goal, McHugh from Putnam, and Conard will send it all the way down there on the penalty kill here.
I don't know what it takes to get a double assist, but DeBasio certainly had a hand in that goal too, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think so. They'll probably correct that after the game.
Uh-oh, here's
a little break for Mangini, but nice back check by DeBasio, and he patiently regroups it behind his net.
Charlie DeBasio maybe with the play of the game just now, breaking up what would have been a short-handed breakaway.
Yeah, it looks like
amazing back check and amazing getting back.
Lost an edge there, and there's a whistle. Looked like it was offsides. Connor lets it go anyway.
I was interested to see that nobody really called him out on that. That's one of the 2 or 3 cardinal sins of hockey is shooting one hard on the goalie long after the whistle, but they let him get away with it.
So 1:01 left to go in the penalty, or the power play. And here goes Croce. He's harassed. And there's a shot. Bonner fights it off. Rebound. Oh, Bonner again. So that was Ken Roach able to have a nice scoring opportunity.
Ken Roach is a staggeringly good player, and look at that, two scoring chances in the course of 3 seconds, shorthanded.
So McHugh will send it in. And this one all the way out to the point, towards the front, broken up. And here comes Conard. They have a little break, a little 2-on-1. Putnam's trying to get back. Over to McGoldrick. Oh, broken up by Putnam. Nice stick on a 2-on-1 play. Conard with a opportunity there. And power play is winding down.
Well, Sean, I think this is what you call a momentum shift. Conard doesn't just kill the power play, but gets more and better scoring opportunities than Hall, shorthanded.
So teams are even. They're going to call offsides there. So, power play a little tired there. Obviously, they're getting a lot of ice time. And
yeah, we're seeing a lot of the same skaters out there for Hall, so you're going to start seeing some fatigue. We've reached just about the halfway point of the game, and we'll have to see what happens, I guess.
So we got Scher, Charlie Gainey, and Matty McDermott. And that one kept in at the point by Alver. Here's Braden Gainey. He'll send it around. That's Reck will give chase. Now Gainey, he'll try to clear it. He's bumped. Alver will throw it towards the front, blocked by Hall. Whacked around, held in. Good save by Bonner.
Turning into a shooting gallery out there. Matt Bonner's really standing on his head for Hall Titans, keeping him in this game.
This puck centered in Liam Fleming's feet, but he's able to clear it now. Long pass out. Cleared again. Now Scher. Scher looks up ice. There's Matty McDermott. He goes around Alonzo. Good buddies from years past.
And everybody on this half of the ice wondering where the call is, but now he draws it. And Jordan Scher once again draws a penalty.
Oh, there's a delayed call.
Yeah, Jordan just drew another penalty.
Now McDermott.
Boy, is he getting in their heads out there.
Down to Scher. Towards the front, and they finally get a whistle. So, wow, the Hall fans wanted that call, and they said they got it. Someone got hauled down there.
Jordan got hauled down and took a punch. Happy to do it, I think. He loves to get Hall the one-man advantage, and they were certainly where they got their first goal.
Looks like Liam Alver going off for the penalty. So another power play chance for the Titans here. Goldstein on the draw. 6:14 left in the second, all knotted up at 2. Out to the point. That's DeBasio. Croce, just through his stick. And Conard gets the clear back to McHugh. McHugh, just offsides there. Goldstein stepped offsides.
So these players, I've seen Ben Putnam do it a lot too. They're so expert at being able to straddle that blue line so that they've got like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it looks like Ben Goldstein's skate was just maybe slightly out.
So Conard's doing a good job here on these penalty kills, pressuring the puck, breaking up passes. Hall needs to try to stay composed, get control here, work it around, find their opening. McHugh to DeBasio. McHugh now. Putnam open, goes to Putnam down low, off his stick.
Well, Hall looking for that perfect shot. I mean, the shooting lanes aren't really there, so they're trying to find that kind of that perfect angle. Conard, this goalie is a terrific goalie. If you just rip one at him, he's going to say thanks. I'll take that, and you have a face-off. So Hall kind of looking for that sweet spot. We can bury the puck, take the lead.
Face-off 1 to DeBasio. He'll cut to the middle. He controls it out to the point. McHugh looks. He surveys to Croce. Croce throws it on net. And Goldstein there for the rebound, but Emery gets the whistle. Puck squirted loose for a second.
Well, the puck really wasn't in control. It immediately kind of flew out, but it's all angles. The ref didn't see it, and so they get a good whistle there and a lucky break.
Yeah, so Croce with a nice shot. Goldstein was in front looking for a rebound. Now Putnam in the slot. He'll turn and shoot off Emery's glove. Goldstein now leaves it for Putnam. DeBasio. DeBasio cuts back. He's pressured by Mangini. Out to McHugh. McHugh will shoot. That one blocked by Conard off a couple sticks. To Putnam. That one broken up and just clears the zone. 22 left on the power play. McHugh over the line. He'll shoot wide. And this one squirts out. Goldstein. Putnam gets to it. He cuts in. Rebound. Save by Emery.
Now.
Goldstein again.
What a
save by Emery.
And Chase Emery gives the old glove around, I got it, with probably one of the saves of the game. What an amazing opportunity for Hall there, pressing in the waning seconds of the power play. Everybody getting some great scoring chances there.
Yeah, a couple great scoring chances there. Putnam on the doorstep, and then Goldie with a rocket from the slot area. So 2 seconds left on the power play. So we got to watch the guy coming out of the box. Oh, here we go. Watch the guy. All the way around.
It's a testament to Chase Emery.
Too many men.
Yeah,
and they're going to call it.
Yes.
They're going to call it.
Well, you got to call it one way, you got to call it the other. So a little bit of a snafu as one guy comes out of the box, and not for nothing, Sean, but I really would always give Conard the edge over Hall. So if we can keep them shorthanded, if we can have one less skater on the ice for the rest of the game, that should be good for us. Let's see if we can keep having them commit penalties. What do you say?
So the power play is going to stay out for another 2 minutes. And Liam Alver, he left the box, now he's right back in the box. Here's Croce, he'll shoot. Pad save, rebound. Oh, just sent wide.
And one of those how did the puck not go in moments. I had one arm up in celebration, and what a save. Chase Emery is having himself a game.
I think that was Goldstein who was giving it a whack. Putnam over the blue line, leaves it, back to Putnam. He controls. A weird bounce there. Conard gets the clear. A nice little saucer to Croce. Here's McGoldrick. McGoldrick walks in. He shoots.
Uh-oh.
Rebound, sent wide.
Boy, is he good.
Mangini gets to it. McGoldrick, he controls it. Killing some clock there. And that one all the way out. Now Goldstein will hustle after it against C.J. Bankoff. And now Croce. So power play opportunities haven't looked that sharp.
A little bit of a misplay there.
And Conard happy just to kill the
that's
clock.
trouble.
Here's Tamaccio. Tamaccio scores! Henry Tamaccio.
And
short-handed.
Absolute heartbreaker for Hall. Like I said earlier, you can't sleep on this team for 1 second. Not 1 second. And unfortunately, just a little bit of a misplay by Bonner. He had played the puck. Conard takes it. Tamaccio takes it by himself and teaches us a lesson. So 3-2 Conard.
So Tamaccio able to walk out of the corner and finds the far post and past Bonner. So Conard, short-handed, takes a 3-2 lead.
Conard's so excited by their goal, they almost had another too many men on the ice penalty there. They almost brought 5 players out.
So still 28 seconds left on the power play. Hall sends out their second unit. That first unit was pretty gassed. They'd been out there a long time here in the second.
Yeah.
Jordan Scher gives chase against Nigro. He bumps Nigro. Matty McDermott now. A big hit by Dylan Smith, and Conard gets the clear. 10 seconds left on the power play. 2:15 left in the penalty. Another turnover. So Hall a little sloppy here in the second. Now Gainey. He'll start up ice. Teams are even. Up to Matty McDermott. He'll shoot. Blocked by Riley O'Keefe. Riley O'Keefe got in the lane there. Alonzo, that's going to go for an ice. Yeah, Nick didn't quite get the red line there. .151 in the second. 3-2 Red Wolves on top.
Could blink and that period's over. Another quick period. These games go so fast.
So Conard really able to, disrupt their power play and not give them much looks.
And then score on it.
Yeah. And
that's the biggest disruption of all.
So this one behind the net, Croce. He's pressured by Dubois. Croce cuts back, nice little play. He looks up ice, nice long cross pass just out of the reach of Putnam.
Boy, Jack Croce can really do it all. I mean, I'd say physically probably just about the biggest guy on the team, but so fast, so nimble. He just skated that Conard guy right out of his shoes and kept the puck away from him. Does all the things you need out of a defenseman.
That one cleared out. McHugh's going to have a little break with Goldstein. Oh, McHugh still has time. He'll walk it in. Shot. Yeah! Goal! Connor McHugh! Top corner!
Hall really needed a break there, and they sure got it. Connor McHugh with absolute fire on his stick. Takes his time, waits. The goalie sees him. The goalie knows the shot's coming, and he still puts it by him. Chase Emery
McHugh at the top corner snipe.
It's very rare for a goalie to see it all the way in like that and get beat. I mean, and Chase Emery is a terrific goalie, so just a fantastic goal.
That play was broken up temporarily, came back to McHugh. McHugh able to walk it in, and he can rifle it. Found the corner, celebrates in front of the home fans, all knotted up here.
What an emotional goal for Hall, and hopefully they can maintain this tie for the last minute of the period.
So McHugh with 2 on the night. This puck up to Tamaccio. Tamaccio to center. There's a long shot. Bonner gets it with his glove. That was Ken Roach on the drive. They're going to come right back with McHugh, Putnam, Goldstein. These guys have been out here a while, but they're going to try to kill the 33 seconds here against Conard's top line.
Oh, terrific momentum for Hall here.
Alonzo on the draw. McHugh wins it back. That one's sent around the dasher to Putnam. He'll head up ice. Just out of the reach of McHugh. No icing. 23 seconds. See if they can get a scoring chance here. Goldstein. Centered. Putnam tries to find it. 12 seconds. Goldie gets to the loose puck. Centered. Across to McHugh. A little too hard to handle. 5 seconds. Here's Mangini. Oh, nice defensive play by Goldstein to break that one up.
Ben Goldstein all over the ice.
Great back check.
Second tremendous breakup of what was looking like a very scary scoring opportunity. And again, these emotional kind of goals, to imagine Conard getting a goal at the buzzer to make it 4-3 would just be the kind of thing we'd need after seeing Conard go up on a shorthanded goal. Hall played that period so well. They're playing them so hard, and really proud of the boys. 3-3 tie going into the third.
And we'll take a little break here for the second intermission. the teams take the ice for the start of the third period. All tied up here, 3-3 at Veterans Memorial. Hall goals by Ben Putnam, Connor McHugh, and Connor McHugh. And Conard goals, Nolan Reck, Braden Gainey, and Henry Tamaccio. So we were hoping for a good one, and I think we're in for a good one. It's been back and forth hockey. Conard had a lead. Hall able to claw back and tie it up late in the third. Great turnout, great atmosphere. So fun for these kids.
Yeah, it's been a great game, Sean. Let's see what happens in the third.
McHugh will take the draw against Mangini.
Hope they had their Gatorade.
Yeah, it's going to be all out here in the third. And who can pull it out ultimately in the end. So up to Putnam. Putnam sends it in. Connor regroups behind Emery.
Ooh, nice bounce.
Nice bounce. Putnam. There's a shot saved by Emery. Got a lucky break there off the referee. Putnam fed Emery. Emery.
And Chase Emery showing them why this is such a great team and such a formidable opponent. Point blank shot, but Chase turns it away.
Yeah, McHugh there able to rip it. Emery made a nice save there with his pad. And Hall gets a quick change here. That's Goldstein over to Charlie Gainey. Tommy Killalay behind the net. Tamaccio, he'll throw it up to the point, kept in. And there goes Roach. With that one broken up. Liam Alver. Kept in there. Goldstein on it. Oh, gloved aside by Emery. Here's Nolan Reck up the boards. Held in. Oh, and there it's a delayed penalty. Looks like Tommy Killalay is going to go off for hitting from behind there. So early kill here for the Titans. So Killalay will sit.
Well, not the kind of thing you want to see happen in the early going. Of course, Conard's really going to take advantage of this power play. Hall's going to have their work cut out for them.
So we got McGoldrich, Dubois, Ken Roach, Braden Gainey. And it looks like Mangini on the far wing. Puck's loose there, stick to side. And then Croce misses that one. There's a long shot, blocked. Oh, nice nifty play by Croce, able to put the brakes on, get loose, ice this one down. Oh, Putnam tackled, no call.
That was ridiculous.
So
and now Hall's really behind, 5-on-3.
Putnam was tackled there and no call. They're going to play on.
If I was that kid's dad, I'd be really pissed.
All the way down on Emery. Putnam will give chase. And flipped out to Dubois. And Hollander tries to stand him up. Now Braden Gainey out to the point. Oh, there's a shot.
Another post.
That one just wide.
I think it hit a post.
Here's Dubois. 50 seconds left here in the power play for Conard.
Nice job by Putnam.
And there.
And I think you're going to see a matching
They're
penalty
pushing
there.
and shoving there. So Hollander with the initial hit, and the Conard player did not like that, retaliated. That's Mangini. He's got a retaliatory penalty earlier in the game too.
And a goal, I think. He's going for the Gordie Howe hat trick.
So Mangini will head
Well,
off.
both boxes are opening. Or maybe not.
And I think it's just a power play, or they're going to play 4-on-4 here.
Great.
Hey, you know, Dylan McDermott able to go in, get his player out of the fray, not mix it up, not hit back, but just get his player out of there, let them go to the box. So a real smart play by Dylan McDermott.
Well, second cousin to Jordan Schur, the agitator, is certainly Sawyer Hollander, the agitator. He's really good at getting under their skin as well. Well, you know, bit of a hard hit behind the net. They didn't like it. You had two Conard players go after him, and I think that's probably why you see them with the penalty. Otherwise, he was kind of giving it as good as he got there.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel a little lucky that we're going to get the power play out of this.
So Mangini not keeping his cool there, and he'll sit out 2 minutes. So 4-on-4 here for 37 seconds, and then Hall will go on the power play.
Conard coming to number 21, Gavin Mangini, 2 minutes for high sticking. Mangini, 2 minutes for high sticking, time of play 2:45.
So high sticking on Mangini. So 4-on-4 hockey, a little extra space out here. DeBasio up to Goldstein. Goldstein 1-on-2. He'll cut across the zone. He goes against Dylan Smith, and Smith goes for a tumble. Out to Croce now. To McHugh, he fires, that one just wide.
That was an absolute laser.
Held in for the moment. McHugh keeps it alive. Goldstein and Conard gets the clear. So $1:10 left in the power play for the Hall Titans. All tied up here, 3-3 on this Thursday night. Putnam, he'll send it across to McHugh. McHugh with some space. He'll get the zone, he's pressured. That one's centered.
Oh, and what a heads-up play
Emery
by Chase
gets
Emery
the glove.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Putnam absolutely streaking from coast to coast, ready for anything that would have come bouncing off of Chase Emery, but he's able to trap it down and save what would have been the go-ahead goal.
So here's Goldstein now in the corner, out to the point. Croce looks over to Putnam. Putnam fires. That one blocked.
Ooh.
And this one loose in the crease and covered up by Emery. So
Whoa.
Putnam got some good wood on that one, blocked by a Conard stick.
Well, should the puck have gone in the net, it would have gone off a Conard player's stick. Charlie DeBasio just took a funny bounce, missed the puck, and it looked like a Conard player just kind of accidentally swept it back towards the net.
Yeah,
Emery's
it was
able to
there
trap
for a
it down.
second in the crease area. McHugh now to take the draw. And kept in. And there's a soft dump by Conard. Bonner's going to come way out of his net to play. He's pressured. Bonner able to clear the zone. Up to McHugh now. McHugh over the blue line. Nice stick handle there. Throws it towards the front. That one's blocked. Croce towards the cage. Broken up. McHugh in his feet. And kept in for a second. And here comes McGoldrick against Putnam. Putnam, nice defense. He comes up to the loose puck.
Terrific
Teams are
play by
even.
Putnam.
To Goldstein. He'll shoot. Oh, off Emery's mask. They're going to play on.
What a
Emery
save by Emery.
stung.
Absolute bullet by
That
Ben
was
Goldstein.
Goldstein. He rifled it. Caught Emery in the mask. He was stunned for a second, but shook it off. Now Putnam, he's hauled down. No call. Here comes Nick Alonso. He's hounded by Goldstein. Nice back check. Into the corner. Fleming. Weird bounce off the
over there.
Zamboni door. Goldstein.
Going to write a strongly worded letter to the town about that one.
Here comes Liam Alver. Moves it up. Towards the front. Alver tries to crash. That one cleared out. So Alver looking to get to a loose puck there. He's a big boy. Hard to slow him down.
And that's an icing you want to take. It looked like some bad things were about to happen. Conard coming into the zone. Puck bouncing around a little bit. Hall goes for the clear and a fresh line change.
Yeah, good whistle there. Got get some fresh legs. 9:23 left in this tie game, 3-3. This face-off one to Mangini, rips it, blocker to side by Bonner.
What a save by Bonner there. Those are some of the most dangerous chances right off the face-off. If you can get that puck to your sniper and you can let one rip, but Bonner's ready.
Yeah, it was a clean win by Braden Gainey, and Mangini got a quick wrister off. McGoldrick out to the point, thrown towards the front. That one broken up. And it looks like
we got? Net off the
net's
moorings?
off, I think.
Yeah.
So I guess face-off in the zone, I guess. I'm not sure why. I mean, we were about to clear it there, but I guess that's the call.
Bad break for Hall on that one, but
unless Bonner knocked it off.
But good opportunity to rest the legs.
All right, Scher, got a bear down here on this face-off. And that one won by Hall. Hollander now up the boards, chipped out. McGoldrick, he's patient, he'll fire over the crossbar.
That was a dangerous shot. Seemed to kind of just float and kind of keep rising, and it ultimately went over the net, but just a tricky shot.
Here's Matty McDermott now. He'll take it wide, puts on the brake, centers, loose for a minute. Croce, D to D. Hollander, he'll shoot.
Ooh, great shot
Through a screen, and that one blocked aside. Now Gainey with it.
Oh, getting away with one there.
Jordan Scher, nice hit on O'Keefe. Out to the point, held in by Croce. He takes a hit, keeps on going. Now Hollander, he'll dump it in. Hall forwards go for a line change. Now McDermott up to McHugh. McHugh, top of the circle, he fires just a little wide. McHugh can shoot it.
Conard's on their heels a little bit here.
Yeah, he'll circle. Oh, that hits Putnam in the leg. Now DeBasio out to the point. Orse sends that one wide. And Connor able to get it clear. And Connor chips it in. Tamacho on the forecheck.
Oh, wow. Ken Roach keeping the puck in
There's
his
a
zone.
shot. Oh!
Yep.
Goal, Henry Tamacho. Oh,
what a play by Ken Roach. I don't know if you saw that, but from behind the net, one of the Hall defense tried to clear it up the middle in the air. Ken's able to knock it down with his glove, and that's all it takes for Conard.
yeah,
Dangerous.
puck was bouncing there, and Tamacho got to the loose puck and able to snipe that one over Bonner's glove. So 2 goals on the night for Tamacho and an assist.
Tough break for Hall. They were controlling the tempo of the game. Really had Conard on their heels.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah.
This was looking like Hall's period. And once again, Conard kind of the one with the sneaky goal, take the lead again.
So Red Wolves on top here, 4-3, 7:12 left in the third.
Goal scored by number 18, Henry Tamacho. Tamacho unassisted, time of goal 7:40.
Out to the point, Croce walks in. He shoots. Emery with the save. Dylan Smith now. He sends it around to Silas Warner. Warner. Back to Smith. He's forechecked by Goldstein. Out to the point. And here comes Dylan Smith. Goldstein, good back check by him. McGoldrick. He cuts back. Good D by Hollander. And this one loose in the front. Good save by Bonner. Thrown in front again. Bonner covers there.
Well, Hall's going to have to be careful. They don't let this game get away from him. Conard's really taken over their control here after that goal.
Yes.
And you're seeing the momentum going away. So Hall's going to have to keep pressing. I know it's hard when you give up a kind of a goal like they just did, but You got to just look away from the scoreboard and play your game. They've been playing the better game here today, if you ask me.
Here's a save by Bonner. Here comes Ken Roach out to the point. That's CJ Bancroft, blocked by Putnam. Here's a little break for the Titans, up to McHugh. McHugh, stick handles to the front, broken up. Conard with a break now. Ken Roach, he'll fire, that one's wide. Roach cuts back, nice D by Putnam, and Fleming on it as well. Circle, there's a shot saved by Bonner. There's a quick turnaround shot. I think that was Tamaccio again. He's having a game. So here comes McHugh. He's tripped up. No call. So they're going to let him play on that one. DeBasio.
Well, Connor McHugh's uniform full of snow there, and good effort by him to try and draw a penalty, but they weren't taking the bait. What a shot by Big Jack Croce.
Here comes Conard. Here's a little break. A nice back check by the Titans. Here's Alonzo. He dangles. That one thrown to the front. Bonner makes the stop. So a little fast break there by Conard, but Titans able to get back on defense.
Well, Hall's continuing to play at them, going toe-to-toe with them, and you've seen the chances kind of fast and furious both ways. 5 minutes to go. Hall's going to have to give it everything they got.
Here, Mike.
They're going to have to give everything they got.
Hall needs a spark. Jonah Rotman throwing his weight around. And this one cleared out.
Yeah.
Now Croce will go back, regroup.
Hall's getting a big year out of the freshman, Jonah Rotman. He's been playing a great game out there.
Alonzo still with the puck. He's in the corner.
Hall's a little bunched up
and
there
he dangles. He's checked by Jordan Scher. Puck cleared out. Jackson Matzinger sends it the other way. D to D, up to Scher, and that's going to be no icing. Scher will give chase. There's O'Keefe. Oh, O'Keefe hit hard. He's slow to get up.
Big hit by Jordan Scher, and I think he put the hurt on that. Number 25 is Riley O'Keefe.
This one
struggling to
flipped
get
out
off
to
the
Scher.
ice.
Gainey takes a bump. And flipped all the way out to center. Now Fleming. He'll throw it in. Charlie Gainey on the forecheck. Oh, nice hit by Fleming.
Man,
on
Liam
their
Fleming's
big defenseman, Dylan Smith, captain. Mangini flips it in the corner. McGoldrick will go after it against Dylan McDermott. McGoldrick hangs on to it. Goldstein battles. Out to the point now. Long shot. Bonner, nice pad save. Here goes Goldstein. He shrugs off the check. And there's Alver now. He'll look to make a move. Putnam playing some defense. Puck's bouncing. And
great play by Croce there. Break up the play.
Conard content to dump it in, kill more time. Now Croce loses it for a second, able to get to it. Just out of his reach.
I don't like the looks of this.
Conard around the net. Out to the point. 2:30 left to play. Centered. Now Putnam with it. He'll skate it up. Up to DeBasio. DeBasio to McHugh. McHugh on his backhand. Out to the point. Putnam and DeBasio. That one held in. McDermott sends it wide. 2:04 left to play. Red Wolves up by 1 here.
And you got to be wondering when Hall's going to pull the goalie here. Getting to be about that time.
And there's a whistle, 1:54. Wonder if coach might call a timeout. Rest some of these guys.
Might not be a
either
bad
now
time
or
to
the
do
next
it.
whistle. McHugh to take the draw. Wins it back. And Putnam skates. That one flipped out.
Conard can pretty much play keep away at this point.
Dylan McDermott. McHugh. Backhand across the slot area. Putnam on it. And here comes McGoldrick. 1:30 left. Good back check by Goldstein. He throws it in the corner softly. Dylan McDermott around to Goldstein. 1:22 left. Goldstein up to McHugh. McHugh with a little 1-on-3. He's hounded. Finds Fleming. Mangini now. It's a 3-on-1 for Conard. Mangini walks in. Saved by Bonner. Big stop there to preserve the 4-3 score.
Well, it's times like this I'm glad they didn't pull the goalie yet, Sean.
Yeah.
And kind of a shocking turn of events. You had Conard with a 3-on-1. All really maintaining and pressuring the zone, but there's fatigue out there. I know you were mentioning before a timeout might help them out here, but it's like they're gonna. It looks like somebody called a timeout, but I think it was Conard.
So it's a timeout.
Oh, it was Hall.
1 minute left to play. 4-3 Red Wolves. Scoring for the Red Wolves. Wreck. Braden Gainey and 2 by Henry Tamaccio. Hall today, Putnam, and 2 goals by McHugh.
Hey, he's had a hot hand lately. McHugh's been scoring a ton of goals. I think he had a hat trick against Rocky Hill. Am I right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, he's had a lot this year. So I mean, tight one, Mike. I mean, we're hoping for a good game, exciting end-to-end action. You know, great fans, great energy, and so.
Well, you can tell the Hall boys, they really want this game. They really want this win. They've been playing their guts out here. Just a couple lapses is all it took for Conard to take advantage and strike and get the goals. You'd have to say, though, they've gone toe-to-toe with them this whole game.
Yeah, it's
really proud of how they've played. And of course, the good news is Conard is a D2 school now, so
yeah.
as we roll into tournament time, won't have to see them in the state tournament anyway.
So after tonight, we're away next Wednesday, the 18th, against Enfield.
That's going to be another tough one.
We tied Enfield 1-1 earlier in the year. So
Enfield is currently still the only other team that beat Rocky Hill so far this year besides Hall. So Enfield is going to be a very tough opponent. Then they have Massac coming up as well. So you said they're the best team in the state.
Yeah,
right
number
now.
1 in D3 this year, undefeated. That's in a couple
14-0.
weeks.
So Hall, the last remaining 5 games after this one, they do have some tests coming up. They do have some tough teams. But iron sharpens iron. And this is one of those matchups. Let's see if Hall can make a miracle happen here. Of course, Conard looks like the Soviets out there. Maybe we can get our miracle on ice. And Bonner
McDermott,
looking to
he'll
come out
send
as
it
quickly
down.
as possible, but Hall needs to control that puck first and get it into the zone. And here he goes. He's coming off the
Goldstein.
ice.
Putnam now into the corner. He sends it around. 38 seconds left. McDermott can't keep that one in. That
That's
one's
an
going to go
ice.
for an icing. So we'll get a whistle and a face-off.
Probably wishes you had that one back. Hall had just gotten the 6 attackers, so I guess that's the move. You clear the puck, but it gives Hall a face-off. Gives them a minute to kind of rest and recuperate. They had kind of just come over the line, weren't quite set up yet. So now they'll get their face-off and hopefully win it and establish a perimeter and put that puck in the net.
Yeah, net's empty. We got an extra attacker. This one's sent cross ice. McHugh, he'll gather it. Around to DeBasio. DeBasio back to McHugh. He steps out, centered, covered by Emery. So smart play just to throw something towards the net, see what happens.
And Connor McHugh, possessor of 2 lightning highlight kind of goals, knows that in hockey you just got to put that puck in the net, and almost sneaks one by Emery there with just kind of a tricky little pass-looking shot. So
18 seconds.
whatever it takes.
Putnam on the draw. He wins it back. Over to McDermott. There's a shot. Oh!
Where is it?
Emery makes the save. That one was
Ooh, it's
loose
still
for a minute. And we'll get a whistle.
And the Hall fans are outraged as once again the puck was a little loose, but they get the whistle, and great save by Emery there. His teammates are congratulating him, and it's really going to come down to it here. He got 9 seconds. Going to have to win this face-off. It's
So
now or never, do or
McDermott
die.
able to get a good shot off there. Puck was
Terrific
loose for a
shot.
moment, but Emery able to find it. 9.8 seconds. They might be putting a couple seconds back on.
Are they? Oh, yeah,
up to
11
seconds. 11 seconds. So everything
And the Hall
towards the
fans
net.
wanted more.
It's hack and whack time. This is going to get exciting here. Conard
that'll
able
do
to win the draw, clear the zone, and that's going to do it.
So face-off will come out of the zone. They will get one more face-off in the game.
3.6 seconds. Face off outside. And I think they're just going to come up a little short tonight.
Well, tough loss for the boys, but they played their guts out.
So Conard celebrates over against the glass, over by their fans. So nice win for Conard. It was a real good game. Tight the whole way. Both teams fought hard. It was exciting. It was
Yeah, great game.
one of those games where just never knew which way this was going to go. Hall had plenty of chances, and Conard able to pull it out there. 4-3, the final.
Well, it's a testament to this town and the hockey we have here to have two teams of this level and ability. All kids who grew up playing hockey together, and
Yes, a lot of friendships here on the ice.
Yep.
Even though they're battling hard against each other, they're friends in the end.
absolutely.
They all grew up playing together.
Shout out to the Dubois, the Rex, the Nigros, Roach family, Bastos family. I think they were all teammates with my son Tommy at one point or another. On the Wolves, played a lot of games here on the ice. Tommy did, unfortunately not today, but maybe next time.
Well, that'll do it here from West Hartford. Final score 4-3, Conard over Hall. Thanks for listening. Thanks to West Hartford Community Interactive.